first full week for Gabriella in the books, and we're about to have another big tournament coming up this week. It's the Players Championship. It is now here. All of the heavy hitters in professional golf will be in action, headlined by that guy and Scottie Scheffler, the world's #1 player, closing up this show here on this Monday. I'm super excited about this. I wanted to get your take on your feel of golf. Obviously, you covered the Auburn men's golf program.
Right.
They were really good overall. And I know you're trying to play a little bit of golf.
Yeah,
Patrick
I'm
is
trying
our
to get into it.
Patrick is our resident, basically a scratch golfer in himself. Where does golf fit in your life?
I enjoy the game of golf.
Yeah.
I think it's like the perfect way to spend a Saturday. So I'm actually really excited to watch this weekend and kind of get up to date on my current golf.
Yeah.
I've been to a few tournaments in the SEC with golf. I actually went with Tennessee women's golf to the SEC championship.
Nice.
And that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So it's been cool kind of watching how college golf has evolved over the years.
Yeah, definitely. That team sport mentality, you get a good sense of the way that these teams are. We had a chance to talk to a couple of golfers here, golf coaches on this show as well. Patrick, as you get ready for now the Players Championship, your overall thoughts, I'm sure we'll do some picks a little bit later, your overall thoughts about where this tournament kind of sits in the pantheon as we get ready for the majors.
Yeah, I think this is probably, outside of the Masters, the most iconic tournament on the PGA Tour, just because of that 17th green there at TPC Sawgrass. As you take a look at the last 5 winners, Rory McIlroy looking to defend his title from last year after that thrilling playoff with J.J. Spaun, who Spaun ended up going on to win the U.S. Open. Didn't have to worry about a playoff there. But as you can see, Scottie Scheffler went back-to-back in 23 and 24, Cameron Smith in 22, and former Alabama star Justin Thomas in 21. This is going to be a little bit interesting because I feel like we're starting to see a little bit of rumors here about the PGA Tour new schedule that's apparently coming out soon. A lot of the players, including Rory McIlroy, think that this should be the 5th major in golf. I think so. It's that iconic at this point. But at the same time, the golf course to these pros, not to me, which we'll get into in a minute, is a lot easier than some of the other courses in and around majors.
Do you agree with them about that 5th major? Because I have
got that feel.
It does feel a lot bigger, but would you put it on that same echelon, or would you retroactively give Players Champions another major for winning?
I think so, because when you listen to some of these players talk about this tournament, they hold it higher than some of these other tournaments. This is the biggest tournament for these players outside of the majors so far.
Right.
Arnold Palmer's probably a close second. The Memorial Tournament up at Jack's Place, that's probably also a pretty close second there.
Yeah.
But I would definitely say that this is on the cusp of major territory.
I like that too. I think the biggest thing what I like about the majors is that one stays put. The Augusta that stays put with the Masters. The British Open changes golf courses. The U.S. Open changes golf courses. I like the fact that we only have one that stays that way. So I don't want to actually impede on the Masters on their ground, so to speak, as being the standalone golf course.
And I will say, this is a great time to bring up that I have actually played this course. Do not ask me what happened on this hole. I will not give you the real answer. As you can see right there, that is straight into the water. But this was a pretty cool putt that I made on hole 4.
How'd you do?
I think I shot a 86, which is my game wasn't really in a good spot at that point, but we'll end with this nice bunker shot there.
Well,
I love it.
Videographer skills were great there.
Shout out to Kenzie.
Fiance?
Shout out Kenzie. Let's go.
Shout out Kenzie there.